Brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Rocky. Rocky is a 1976 American sports drama film directed by John G. Avildsen and both written by and starring Sylvester Stallone. It tells the rags-to-riches American dream story of Rocky Balboa, an uneducated, but kind-hearted working-class Italian-American boxer working as a debt collector for a loan shark in the slums of Philadelphia. Rocky starts out as a small-time club fighter, and later gets a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. The film also stars Talia Shire as Adrian, Burt Young as Adrian's brother Paulie, Burgess Meredith as Rocky's trainer Mickey Goldmill, and Carl Weathers as the champion, Apollo Creed. The film, made on a budget of just over $1 million and shot in 28 days, was a sleeper hit. It earned $225 million in global box office receipts, becoming the highest-grossing film of 1976, and went on to win 3 Oscars, including Best Picture. The film received many positive reviews, and turned Stallone into a major star. In 2006, the film was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress as being culturally, historically or aesthetically significant. Rocky is considered to be one of the greatest sports films ever made and was ranked as the second best in the genre, after Raging Bull, by the American Film Institute in 2008. The film has spawned 6 sequels: Rocky II, Rocky III, Rocky IV, Rocky V, Rocky Balboa, and Creed. Stallone portrays Rocky in all 6 sequels, wrote the first 5, and directed 4. Plot. In late 1975, the heavyweight boxing world champion, Apollo Creed, announces plans to hold a title bout in Philadelphia during the upcoming United States Bicentennial. However, he is informed 5 weeks from the fight date that his scheduled opponent is unable to compete due to an injured hand. With all other potential replacements booked up or otherwise unavailable, Creed decides to spice things up by giving a local contender a chance to face him. He settles on Rocky Balboa, a failed southpaw boxer from an Italian neighborhood of Philadelphia, known by the nickname, the Italian Stallion. Rocky meets with promoter Miles Jurgens, presuming Creed is seeking local sparring partners. Rocky reluctantly agrees to the match, which will pay him $150,000. After several weeks of training, using whatever he can find, including meat carcasses as punching bags, Rocky accepts an offer of assistance from former boxer Mickey "Mighty Mick" Goldmill, a respected trainer and former bantamweight fighter from the 1920s, who always criticized Rocky for wasting his potential. At the same time, Rocky begins a relationship with Adrian, a clerk at the local pet store. He gradually gains the shy Adrian's trust, culminating in a kiss. Her alcoholic brother Paulie becomes jealous of Rocky's success, but Rocky calms him by agreeing to advertise his meatpacking business at the fight. The night before the match, Rocky starts to lose confidence after touring the arena. He confesses to Adrian that he does not expect to win, but is content to go the distance against Creed and prove himself to everyone. On New Year's Day, the boxing match is held, with Creed making a dramatic entrance dressed as George Washington and then Uncle Sam. Taking advantage of his overconfidence, Rocky knocks him down in the first round, the first time that Creed has ever been knocked down. Humiliated, Creed takes Rocky more seriously for the rest of the fight, though his ego never fully fades. The fight goes on for the full 15 rounds, with both fighters sustaining injuries. Rocky suffers his first broken nose, and debilitating trauma around the eye, and Creed sustains brutal blows to his ribs, with substantial internal bleeding. As the match progresses, Creed's superior skill is countered by Rocky's apparently unlimited ability to absorb punches, and his dogged refusal to be knocked out. As the final round bell sounds, with both fighters locked in each other's arms, they promise to each other that there will be no rematch. After the fight, multiple layers of drama are played out. The sportscasters and the audience go wild. Jurgens announces over the loudspeaker that the match was the greatest exhibition of guts and stamina in the history of the ring, and Rocky calls out repeatedly for Adrian, who runs down and comes into the ring as Paulie distracts arena security. As Jurgens declares Creed the winner, by virtue of a split decision, Adrian and Rocky embrace and profess their love to each other, not caring about the result of the fight. Development. Sylvester Stallone wrote the screenplay for Rocky in 3.5 days. Shortly after watching the championship match between Muhammad Ali and Chuck Wenner that took place at Richfield Coliseum in Richfield, Ohio on March 24, 1975. Wenner was TKO'd in the 15th round of the match by Ali, but nobody ever expected him to last as long as he did. Despite the fact that the match motivated Stallone to begin work on Rocky, he has subsequently denied that Wenner provided any inspiration for the script. Other possible inspirations for the film may have included characteristics of real-life boxers Rocky Marciano and Joe Frazier, as well as Rocky Graziano's autobiography Somebody Up There Likes Me, and the movie of the same name. Wenner filed a lawsuit which was eventually settled with Stallone, for an undisclosed amount. United Artists liked Stallone's script, and viewed it as a possible vehicle for a well-established star such as Robert Redford, Ryan O'Neal, Burt Reynolds, or James Caan. Stallone appealed to the producers to be given the chance to star in the film. He later said that he would never have forgiven himself if the film became a success with someone else in the lead. He also knew that producers Irwin Winkler and Robert Chartoff's contract with the studio enabled them to greenlight a project if the budget was kept low enough. The producers also collateralized any possible losses with their big budget entry, New York, New York. The film's production budget ended up being $1,075,000, with a further $100,000 spent on producers' fees and $4.2 million on advertising costs. Thank you for watching, brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.